This has been particularly challenging. So I took a break from doing the show for the last couple of months because I was reading the news and I was just getting depressed, dude. There was nothing fun in the news at all. It has been such a sad news cycle. Like literally, I have found one entertaining news headline, which I thoroughly enjoyed reading. Tarot card reader fails to foresee future. Loses rupees. I love this one. She got caught in some tax fraud, share fraud thing, which was great.
The card she had to read was the credit card.
Queen of Loss. That's the card she drew.
First up, we have on Sunday, 29 December, Indigo did something for the first time. What are we talking about?
Is it make a fully audible boarding announcement? As opposed to Indigo passenger, please proceed for boarding. Who? I didn't hear who.
Welcome all Blue Platinum members.
Yeah.
Who? Which members?
Yeah.
Gold's Gym, you said.
The thing is, they defeat the purpose of the silent airport so much. Because they just increase the... What did you say, ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a weird mic which makes your voice slightly less loud than your normal speaking voice. How does that work?
Any guesses, Kautuk? What do you think Indigo did?
I thought they took off on time for the first time.
Been a while since that happened.
Indigo Standard Time, right?
Yeah.
Indigo Standard.
Yeah,
the only airline with a
so-
time zone.
Yeah, they are so beshar. I'm like, listen, when you are being smug about
Yeah.
we landed on time, Indigo Standard Time,
Yeah.
you should have one for when we are late.
Yeah.
Alright?
Spice Jet Standard Time. That's what they insult another airline.
I would take that, if I'm being honest. I would take that.
Dude, this amount of creativity they spend on making all this Hello 6C and all these puns.
Have you heard the new jingle, by the way? Any of you been on Indigo?
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
jingles?
I don't know what.
It's the worst.
Yeah,
Earlier
what is
it
the
was
jingle?
instrumental, which
Yeah.
is nice. We can bear an instrumental over and over again.
yeah.
But now there are lyrics, and there's a woman, she's like, all I want is touchdown.
Oh, that's what she's saying?
Yeah.
That sounds very
That's what
suggestive.
Yeah. And she keeps saying it. And we are going to take off. I'm like, why are you wanting touchdown so badly?
Honestly, as you started singing it, I could hear all I want is to touch you. And considering how close the seats are, it's true.
Does anyone know what happened for the first time on 29 December? Yes. Yeah. No, that was last episode. We've spoken about this. What they did do is that on 29 December, Indigo was the first plane to land at Navi Mumbai airport in the testing. That's finally happening. You remember that? The myth of Navi Mumbai airport. I think the only people who are excited about Navi Mumbai airport are the people who were scammed 15 years ago saying, देखो, एक साल में airport आ जाएगा. My parents bought. They've been waiting for 15 years. नहीं एक दिन आएगा airport. I promise you. But it's finally coming, and everyone's excited that the prices are appreciating. No, apart from that, nobody's excited.
Nobody is excited, dude. Like, I feel like they should start a flight service to Panvel first. How to get?
Yeah, I mean, I think that will be the most commonly booked flight. Please take us from Mumbai to Navi Mumbai.
I have a layover at Panvel. And then
But that would be hilarious. Flight and then another flight. Between that, there's a bus to go between the two flights. So is everything moving? Is that the plan?
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope
Listen,
not.
dude, I can't live like a Bangalore person. You know?
no.
Oh yes, as a Bangalorean.
Yeah, as someone from Bangalore, tell us what it's like to travel for 3 hours to get your flight.
It really makes you think about, could this trip have been an email? You really think about it. And
Did I really have to do this show?
Yeah.
Couldn't I just have typed the script and sent it to all my audience?
yeah. But it also gives you excuses. Like in Bangalore, you can easily tell people I have to leave this party because I have a flight tomorrow evening.
I'll be like, yeah, bro, you should have left yesterday. What are you saying?
No one judges you. They're like, please go. Now we can do that as Mumbaikars.
Good for social situations.
Yeah.
But also, I think along with property prices, the social currency of Navi Mumbai people will also go up now. Because is anyone here from Navi Mumbai? Anyone? Yeah, you know, right? Because now you'll have respect. You have the airport next to you. For all these years, people have said, "Hey, sala Lonavala mein rehta hai." Now you'll be like, "Kab aa raha hai? Come stay at my house." Now suddenly you'll be looking up all your Navi Mumbai friends. Bro, my flight is delayed. Can I come home or what? But I felt since we have the opportunity to rebuild a new airport, I thought we could fix some of the problems that our current airport has. Which I feel the biggest problem currently facing most airports, which I need a solution for, is the X-ray machine where you put all the trays. No? Can someone define one standard operating procedure for in which order you are supposed to go? Right? You know what I'm talking about, right? The machine that has those 6 khachas and 6 people show up. And this system is completely fundamentally flawed because you are relying on trust of your fellow human to not be an asshole.
Absolutely.
In India, in an airport, it's very rare commodity this is.
Yeah.
So I'll explain to you what I mean. So 5 people arrive at this thing. Now 5 of you all have been there for a while. Now you'll strike up a little, non-communicative understanding. You're like, chalo, theek hai, this person came first, this person second, third, fourth. Now we'll wait. First person will put their tray, second person will put their tray. Now those 2 have put their tray. 3 of us are still standing. Now 2 new people have come in, who are not party to our NATO peace treaty. And they are just ghusawing. And we're like, fuck, dude, come on.
That is so true. It relies too much on us trusting each other. And also, the system, this happened to me hours ago, literally. Once the tray start moving, there's an automated time they give you to place your tray. In that gap, you have to place it. Now, this guy was not understanding that he has to just place it. He started holding the other tray.
And then he went into the machine.
Then the other tray, Like, I was trying to explain that you just push your tray. And then suddenly I'm looking like the asshole. I'm fighting with a random guy.
This happened so many times. I've reached that point where I'll be like, ma'am, excuse me, please. I take flights very often. Like, I had to be that guy. And then one guy who took flights more often than me started trolling me, saying, I take more flights than you.
I think you should start selling merch that you wear, like security check expert. Ask me if you want to know.
Dude, I love those guys who just ram their tray right before you're supposed to put your tray. They just ram it. And then they go, Mera flight hai.
No shit. No way.
Man, hum log to bus pakadne aaye the idhar, of course.
Also, it's always those guys who use the most possible trays. Like left shoe in one tray, right shoe in other. Just put it in one.
And then they go through the security and the security says, belt nikalo. Then they come back. And then they're fucking scrambling.
They'll deconstruct the belt into 4 pieces. I love the people who also, they've left the thing and their tray is gone. Now they just chuck it into some random person's tray. You'll be like,
fuck. One other observation on life cycle of this whole thing. At the end of this operation, there are guys who will take their tray, right? It's on the conveyor belt. It's come out. And they will say, now this is the moment I will dress myself. In front of everybody. Holding up a whole queue. Putting watch on slowly.
Moving with the tray and wearing the belt in parallel.
Okay, guilty of that. Guilty of that. But speaking of upgrades, there are new features being brought by other airlines as well. There's another small question, quick quiz. Air India has now become the first airline that will be starting this particular feature. Do we know what are we talking about?
Air India.
Air India. They have new features also, yes. It's not called We Used to Be Vistara. That's not the feature. Does anyone know what Air India is starting soon? Yes. Wi-Fi. Air India is starting Wi-Fi in domestic flights. Which I'm like, this is too much now.
Yeah, that is too much.
How many people are pro Wi-Fi on domestic flight? Give us your if you want Wi-Fi on domestic flight. See, he put his hand up and he was like, oh, judgment is coming on. There's all these youths, they want the Wi-Fi. Do you all want Wi-Fi on flights?
No, I feel like that's the one chance I get to read a book. That's the only time I'll pull a book out.
I genuinely just enjoy like the 2-3 hour flight just for no phone, no connectivity, nobody reaching me. Like sure, there'll be like, one baby crying in the background ambient, but you can put earphones, you can block that out, right?
Yeah.
And reading, I agree. Like I actually get reading done on flights.
Yeah.
The chief reason I don't want Wi-Fi is because if you give Wi-Fi,
exactly.
Inevitably, one guy is going to open up Reels, play it on full volume with no headphones, earphones.
Dude, I had this on the flight here, and it's always that Indian uncle who plays the reel, because I think the psychology of this is now that Indian uncle has grown up watching, not grown up, but just lived life watching television in his living room. Yeah. So now in his mind, he's like, if there is content being played on the screen, this must be my living room only. So fuck the volume, everything does not matter. And I promise you, the guy sitting next to me, like I made on my phone, I don't have it right now, but I made old Indian uncle on airport bingo. I made. And this guy was doing all the things. And also, it's just the Indian uncle on flight. Their algorithm also is insane.
Oh yeah.
So while I was sitting, so this guy was sitting in the middle seat next to me. His algorithm, I promise you, was 1-to-1 ratio. Alternation, religion, tharak, religion, tharak, religion, tharak.
Also, you know, there's the guy, the sales executive guy, who's on a call till the last second, and he's shouting at a guy that this month's numbers, we have to kill ourselves, it's all over. And the moment it lands, he's again on that call.
Same call.
Now that call is going to continue in the air. He's going to do a WhatsApp call and keep talking. And it's the worst thing.
And there are those people who, again, this uncle was doing all the things. Now he was also doing video call where he's showing everybody himself, the plane. Me also is showing.
Yeah.
I am trying and writing. Dude, it was so weird to be writing these jokes about him on the flight while he's next to me.
Yeah.
This document I was writing in the flight, every time he was look out, like put my laptop like this.
Yeah. And it's always some shirtless relative also in the video call. Like I don't want to see some random nipples while I'm sitting on my
No one has looked good in that video.
Yeah.
Call, like
Never. But just a random tangent on these algorithms, I find it really weird because like you see other people's algorithms like who are not from your bubble of society, and you see the stuff they're consuming. And the thing is that all of us know this, that sometimes the Instagram or Facebook algorithm will throw up one of these to us also to test us. And there is always in me a huge temptation to tap on that and see ki kya ho raha hai isme.
Yeah.
But in my mind then, I have this moral dilemma of, is it worth ruining the rest of my algorithm
Yeah.
by clicking on this? Because if I watch 90 seconds of this, I have lifetime of that. No, it's like smoking. For 90 seconds of pleasure, you want a lifetime of pain.
I recently happened to see my feed and it was a real telling experience. My feed was only reels of Dua Lipa and me, my own reels. What a narcissist I am, dude. It's either me or Dua Lipa. I don't want to see anything else.
Wow. But I do feel, so if they are going to bring Wi-Fi in, I feel that it should not be a monetary price that you have to pay to get the Wi-Fi, not money. You should be made to pay in other ways. Like if you get the Wi-Fi, listen, because there is huge amounts of technology to get you this. There is one satellite in space which is communicating with the plane, which is then communicating with mobile towers all across. If we are using all this technology, you can't be doing bullshit on the flight, right?
Yeah.
It has to be actual work, and I think there should be one large screen in the flight which at random starts playing whatever a random person is playing.
This is great. Great idea.
No? Just so that you are on your guard. Listen, all this millions of dollars was not spent so that you can watch Pakistani uncles playing carom on an air hockey table, which is part of my algorithm, by the way. It's called Pasha Carom Club. Right? They take these amazing trick shots, and then this one guy who's recording the video shouts, "Shorty ji, Shorty." Now he's saying "Shorty ji." Entire Gen Z is in the comments thinking that he's saying "Shorty." That's the entire comment. Shorty. Missed my shorty today. It's insane.
dude, this thing now of the algorithm showing you just random shit, and it's so captivating that you still want to watch it.
Yeah.
And it's a trance. So like this morning, right? I'm on a thing. I'm watching a video, and my wife wanders into the room, sees me. I'm wrapped, and she goes, "What are you watching?" And at that moment, I had to articulate this.
Yeah, like I just did.
I had to tell her how to replace glass in bridge in China. Watching this like a fucking animal. I'm just like, there's a guy just with a hatoda hitting it. I'm like, fuck, I need to see the end of this.
Yeah. Dude, I watch dog grooming videos. I've never had a dog in my whole life. But I know how to groom your dog.
Okay, next question. Continuing with airlines, because there seems to be a theme with this show. Next up, we have at Srinagar Airport near Gate 6, a dash was inaugurated a couple of days ago. What?
Border outpost.
Okay, does anyone know? A smoking area. I'm not kidding.
What?
They have inaugurated. Hold on, I have photographs. A smoking area at Srinagar airport with
man.
balloons and all, dude.
Oh my god.
I've never seen cancer look this friendly.
Dude, it looks like that sad McDonald's birthday party that some kids have to have.
And there's a guy cutting the ribbon also, dude.
They're just like, dude, you see all this air in this bubble, in this balloon? Not in your lungs.
A missed opportunity. Instead of cutting a ribbon, they could have made like a clogging an artery or something like that.
But it's a new positive attitude towards smoking. We've not seen this in a while.
No, I
actually.
think it's also.
I think in Srinagar you're safest while you're smoking.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to say.
No, it's true. It's exactly that. Also, there's one very random thing that happened. So CIFS authorities have started making people at airports who are waiting to board their flights, they've started making them do what while they're waiting to board their flight?
I think I saw this. It's the funniest thing. They're making them stretch.
They're making
right?
them do stretches for 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah.
Before boarding a flight.
Before boarding a flight, they're like, come, everybody do stretches.
Yeah, and I remember this because it said we're doing this to enhance their waiting experience. What does
Just
that
take
even
off
mean?
on time, no.
Yeah.
You don't need to enhance.
Also, what cardio do you need to do before boarding a flight? Like,
No, bro, you have 3 minutes. You teach everybody how to use the machine, no, and put the tray in the X-ray. 3 minutes, everybody will understand. Why you can't do this instead? Wasting time. Hello, if you enjoyed that video, you know the drill. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe if you are new to my work. And also, please leave a nice comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. What should we talk about in the next episode, which, by the way, is being taped on the 16th of Feb in Mumbai at the Habitat. It's 50 seats only. The tickets are available to purchase right now on Book My Show. And you can get them in the link in the description. Also doing a couple of big shows in Mumbai on the 9th of Feb, Pune on the 8th of Feb, Hyderabad on the 16th of Feb, and then, of course, the Melbourne International Comedy Festival in April, along with shows in Sydney and Adelaide. I'm doing practice runs for the comedy festival shows in Bangalore between the 25th and the 27th of March. There's 3 shows there. A few shows will be added for Mumbai and possibly Delhi as well in March. I will also be coming to London on the 31st of May. And after that, we'll be taking an extended break from comedy and trying to live life a little bit for a few months. If you would like to watch the full episodes of Fake News, there's a ton of them. Well, 6 of them. 5 of them. I don't know anymore. But you can watch all of them with a channel membership, which also allows you to help me pay for the production of these videos and just generally support the stuff that I do because news comedy is very not profitable. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care. And you can get all the details for my live shows in the link in the description or by following me on Instagram. Okay. Goodbye.